In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to never fail at anything ever again. My name is Aaron Van Kampen. I travel around the world learning from and meeting multi-millionaires. Everything I learn from them, I apply to my life, and I have seen some drastic changes from what I've learned from them and how I've applied it to my life. And this video series is to teach you what I've learned and how it has changed my life. We're gonna be going through 7 different points, and the last of the 7 is the most vital, and it ties into every one of the other 6. The first one on the list is you always have no. Now let me describe this in a way that you will understand. If you want to go and do something, you're trying to, for example, with me, when I was doing a lot of what do you do for a living videos, I would go up and knock on people's doors. And my ideology around doing that was when I was standing at the curb, looking at the house that I wanted to make a video with, I already had no. The only thing that I could possibly gain was yes. So when I would walk up to their home and I would knock on their door and I would inquire about making a video with them, if they said no and I walked down the driveway, I was in the exact same circumstance that I was in prior. So you always have no. The only thing you can possibly attain is yes. And if you don't get yes, you're back to square one. So as long as you look at it like no is always there, yes is there for the taking, then you'll never fail at anything. Number 2 is to value every lesson. So if you go and try to do something and it doesn't work, there is so much knowledge attained in that journey, depending obviously on a variety of things that you're attempting to do, but there is so much value in that lesson that even if the final result isn't what you anticipated it would be or hoped it would be, the value earned on that journey is oftentimes worth more than the outcome of the first thing you were trying to do, because you can reapply those lessons in the future. For me, I attempted vlogging on this channel and it really did not work. I wasn't putting the right energy into it, but I really tried, and I was making content and I was publishing it somewhat regularly, and it didn't take. It was a loss of investment, but what I learned was how to film, how to edit, and I got way better at the things I was doing, way better at being on camera. So even though the vlogging I discontinued and it wasn't catching on, the things that I learned from that were exponential to, is that the right word? They were essential to where I'm at now. Number 3 is similar to number 2. You must continue to explore yourself. And as soon as you look at every challenge and everything you take on as a wing of exploring who you are and what you like, you'll never fail at anything. I have done so many different things. I've been in hospitality as a bartender, a server. I did location scouting, event planning, event promoting. I was in marketing, and now I do content creation. And all of those things that I did, I don't do them anymore, not because I failed at them, but maybe they weren't for me. But what I learned in each of those things in my life were critical to who I am and what I do now. None of them were failures. They were all lessons, and lessons that I was able to carry over. So you must explore yourself, venture into new things. Don't expect them all to work. Don't expect those all to be forever, but expect to learn. And as long as you take away a lesson, super valuable. Number 4 is to set realistic goals. So often I see people reach out to me and they're asking for help, or they're looking to do something, or they think they've discovered this thing that's gonna make them crazy money and they're gonna make $50,000 a month and they need help with X, Y, and Z. Do not do this. It's not as easy as you think with most things. And even if it is easy or you think you're gonna achieve it, do not set the bar so high that you're not gonna hit it. Now, obviously people say shoot for the moon, and you should definitely try to get as far as you can and try to succeed as much as you can, but be realistic with yourself, especially if you are the type of person that really takes hardships and not reaching goals personally. If you set realistic goals and you achieve your realistic goals, you can keep setting new goals as you achieve them. It's the safest and best way to grow. It's something that I actively do. Just started a Discord recently. My expectations were relatively low. I set goals for myself and I'm exceeding them now, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you everyone that's in the Discord. Number 5 is to celebrate these small victories. On the journey, which everyone goes through to find themselves, find success, or experiment with a new idea or business, you will have small triumphant moments. Celebrate these. I'm not saying go to the club and pop bottles and spend all your money, but reflect on how you were wanting to do something, you set realistic goals, and maybe you're halfway there and you just figured out this new system. Celebrate, thank yourself, reflect on how you did that, because in the end, the whole thing might not work, but you enjoyed the process. Many multi-millionaires that I meet that are now functioning just freely and they've built their empire, they don't enjoy the finish line. They enjoy the race to get there. So when you are on the journey and you are on your way to success, if you're not celebrating along the way, you're gonna get there and wish that you did. Additionally, if you never do get there with that venture, you're gonna wish that there was at least some times where, oh, but we got that done. Oh, but we never even thanked ourselves or patted ourselves on the back. You gotta reflect, you gotta give yourself that positivity, celebrate your small victories. Number 6 is to surround yourself with positive people. If you have negative people around you, back to the event planning idea. If you want to be an event planner, you want to open an event planning business, and your peers, people near you, are predicting your failure, or if you do, let's say, try and it doesn't work out and they kind of attack you and call you a failure, or you failed at that, those are the worst people to have around. They will put that idea in your brain and it will stick and it'll be hard to get away from it. So get away from those people before you even try to do something and put your energy into it. Positive people are so important to mental health, your well-being in general, physical health, and your network is your net worth. If you are looking for a community of people that watch videos like this or the other videos I produce on my channel where I'm meeting multi-millionaires, I've created a Discord community and it is completely free to join. The link is in the description. We're offering all kinds of amazing perks and benefits to people that join. There's a platform where you can post what you're seeking help with, and there's a platform where you can post what you are offering. So if you have some specific skill sets that you want to provide to the community, there's also an amazing leveling system that pushes people to achieve goals in real life to level within the community. As you level, you unlock new abilities and networking capabilities in Discord. Anyhow, the real point here is whether you join the Discord or not, you need a solid community. You need good people in your corner. And if you don't have them, get rid of them, because when you are trying to do something and it isn't working, they're gonna put failure in your mind. They will say it behind your back, they'll say it to your face, they'll say it around you, they'll carry that energy. Number 7 is the most important, and I've heard people say this dozens of times to me: never fear failure. The fear of failure is the silliest thing you could possibly have, because if you never attempt anything in your life because you're scared to try, you will never achieve anything in your life. The greatest risk of all is to not take any risk at all. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron Van Kampen. I travel around the world meeting and learning from multi-millionaires. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and consider joining our Discord community that's super fast growing. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or you want me to discuss other topics, let me know in the comment section. Your feedback motivates me, and I hope these videos and me discussing with you motivates you. Thank you.